Okay. Good morning, everyone. We're just waiting for a few more people that are logging in that we can see. On behalf of Urban Expositions, welcome to this webinar. My name is Pat, and I am one of your customer service representatives from Segmark Solutions. We're here today to tell you about the International Restaurant and Food Show of New York free marketing invitation program for all exhibitors. We still have a few people logging on here, so I'm just going to go through a few housekeeping notes. I want to let you know that we are recording today's webinar, and the link will be posted to the exhibitor portion of the show's website. If you are having any difficulty hearing us today and are listening through your computer, please just double check that your speaker volume is turned up. If you are still having problems hearing through your computer, please consider dialing in through the conference call line. That dial-in information was included in the link sent to you as confirmation of today's webinar. Please feel free to ask questions throughout the webinar using the questions box located to the right side of your screen in the control panel. We'll respond to questions throughout the presentation and also have allotted time for Q&As at the end of the webinar if needed. Today we have with us Joe Watson of Segmark Solutions, who will provide us with an explanation of the types of promotional invitations and walk us through the steps in how to order them and how to use them. But before I turn things over to Joe, let me just give you a quick overview of the Exhibitor Invitation Program. The International Restaurant and Food Service Show of New York's invitation program is accessed through an online exhibitor marketing portal, and this is a free marketing opportunity that is provided to all of our exhibitors. While we already do an extensive amount of attendee marketing, this Exhibitor Invitation Program is an excellent way to ensure that the customers and prospects that you know receive an invitation from you to attend the show. This is a great way to market and promote your business, including your location and booth number at the show. There are two online components to this free program: customized web banners and free customized email invitations. There are three size options for the customized web banners, and you're more than welcome to order all three. For the email invitation, you also have several options. Both of these components are very easy to order, and the process is extremely user-friendly. Now, I'd like to introduce Joe Watson, who will begin with the customized web banners and walk us through the program. Morning, Joe.
Morning, Pat. Thanks very much, and thank you for everyone joining in today. As Pat did say, this program, I just want to mention it, and I'm going to mention it throughout the webinar, is a free program for you to use. There's an email component as well as web banners, and you can use both options. You can use them multiple times. There is absolutely no charge to use it, and there is no charge to any of your clients or prospects that use the registration links to register for the show. So we're going to get started here. As Pat said, we're going to start off talking about the web buttons or web banners. There are three different banners. The first one on the upper left, as you can see, is a 400 by 400. That's social media. Once you upload the 400 by 400, that's what Facebook likes. It automatically reduces it to size, and it works out rather well. The one next to it is 200 by 100. A very popular size. Many exhibitors use this in their email signature. It fits very nicely, as part of your signature. And then the last one is a 200 by 200 web button. That one we use a lot for your company web page. Whether you have a specific page for the show or if you like to just put it on your home page, it's entirely up to you. One thing that I have to emphasize, anytime you use any one of the web banners, you're going to, when you receive them from us, you're going to get an email that looks very much like this, and there's going to be this code right here. Now, each exhibitor has a unique code, so you have to be sure wherever you place one of these banners, whether it's social media, whether it's an email signature, an e-newsletter, your company website, all you have to do is make sure you hyperlink it to this link. It's right here in the second paragraph. I'm going to mention that a couple of times throughout the webinar. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you, what it might look like on your website. After we go through a couple of options here, we're going to go over to the live ordering site and show you how easy it is to place an order for the banners. So what we've done here is we've taken one of the banners and we've just mocked up a web page similar to what you might have on your company website, and we just fit the banner right in there. As you can see, when I scroll over it, it hyperlinks, and it's going to go right to the registration vendor for the show. And anyone using the banner, using the email, you're going to your visitors are going to get free exhibit floor entrance, and that is a $65 savings. So that's a very nice savings to your clients and guests. And again, this is coming to them on your behalf. So we encourage everyone to use this portal often and early. We're going to talk about that a little bit down the road when we talk about the emails. Okay, right here we've just mocked up an email signature, and as you can see, we use the 200 by 100. As I said a few moments ago, it fits in there very nicely. You don't have to have the long link that we provide you. You could sort of hide that in the background. You could just do simply something like, see you in New York, click here. And again, that is just hyperlink behind the scenes to the link that we send you, and it brings you to the show registration page. Another example, if your company sends out a monthly, a quarterly, bi-monthly newsletter, you can use any one of the buttons. We use the square banner right here, the 200 by 200. But again, you don't have to use that one. You can use the one for the email signatures. You can use the larger one. It's entirely up to you. If you don't have room for one of the buttons, but you want to let everyone know that you're going to be at the show in New York on March 6th through 8th, you can just do something similar to that. Visit us at the International Restaurant and Food Services Show. And again, you're just going to hyperlink to visit us to the show registration page. So that's some different ways that you can utilize the buttons. Again, an e-newsletter, email signature, web page. It's entirely up to you how you use it. What we're going to do now is we're just going to hop over to the live ordering site, and that is right here. Everyone has gotten a link for this. It's on the exhibitor portion under marketing on the website. So what you do is you just click the link, and you're going to be brought to this page. This is the landing page. And once again, you can see right here, by anyone using either the email invitation or the web banners, they are going to save this $65 on-site registration fee. So we just went over the web buttons. I'm going to click on it, show you how easy it is to place an order. As you can see, we have the 3 different buttons. Again, under here, we just give you a little description, very much, so it sort of coincides with everything I just said, where you can possibly use it. And then when you scroll down, you can choose 1, 2, or all 3. So again, you are not limited to only one button. You can utilize all 3 buttons. And you would just simply click the ones that you would like, and then you put in your booth number right here, and then your contact information. Simply your name, company name, email, and phone number. And again, this doesn't appear any place. It's just for us because we need to know who to send the banners back to. And then once you fill that out, you hit the submit button. It comes to us. We process orders every single day. Customer service is available for any questions you might have or any assistance you may need from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And once again, once you place the order, we will, let's go up to the buttons. We will personalize each button with your booth number that you provided, as you can see here, here, and here. This banner, let me just point out, this banner right here for the email signatures, that's a JPEG that does not animate like the one to the left. Same thing with the one for Facebook, but the one that potentially you can place in your e-newsletter or on your company website, you can see how it goes through 3 or 4 frames, and then on one of the frames, it is personalized with your company booth number. So again, very, very easy. It'll only take you a minute to place an order for these. Click the ones that you would like to use, your booth number, and then you can move right into just giving us the email address to send it to and your name, and then hit submit. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the email invitations. Okay, the email invitations, there's 3 different templates that you have access to. You can use all 3 of the templates at different times. Again, I mentioned earlier that, show management, we encourage everyone to use the system early and use it often. You can use it today, tomorrow, next week, send out an email to all of your clients and prospects, letting them know that you are going to be exhibiting at the restaurant show in New York. This way it's a nice reminder to them. They can put it into their calendars, and then as you get closer to the show, you can send out another email if you like, and you could even use a different template. We're going to show you some different templates later on. With the email, again, right here is your company name. Your booth number would go here, your website, and we have what we call heading 1, heading 2. I'm going to describe all of that to you shortly. And then we're going to move down, and what happens, again, once you place an order, what we do is we build the email invitation for you. We put in the free registration link, and again, each link is unique to each exhibitor, so we place that for you. The images that you upload, if need be, we will resize them for you, not a problem. We build the Evite, and then what we're going to do is send you back an email. And once again, with this link right here, all you have to do is click the link. You will see your email invitation. It'll be opened up right in front of you. At that time, if maybe you're not happy with one of the images you uploaded, not a problem. You don't have to re-enter the whole order. Just send it back to us. Very, very simple. You can reply to that email. And again, just, let's say you use one of the templates that has 2 pictures on it, 2 images. Just upload the new one and let us know that this replaces the one on the left or the one on the right. If you're using one of the templates with the 3, you could just say top right, lower left, lower right, and we'll be more than happy to change it for you and then send it back to you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just, again, we're going to go back over to the live ordering page, and let's talk about the different templates for the emails. Okay, there are, as I said, 3 different templates you can choose from. You are not limited to one out of the 3. You can actually use all 3 if you like. You can see they're all very similar, except you have some different layouts. This one here has 1 image where you could put a product shot. You could put your company logo. This one, a little less room for copy, but you have 2 pictures. And this one right here is 3 pictures, and again, less room for copy. These are our 2 most popular templates that we see exhibitors using. So what we're going to do is we'll just choose this one. So you're going to click on the one that you want, and now you have a little bit larger view of it. Once again, a little easier to see here. Your company name, booth number, your website, heading 1, heading 2, and 2 spots for your product image or company logos. Let's talk about how easy it is to place an order. Your company name would go here, followed by your booth number, your company's website, heading 1, and then we have heading 1, box 1, or actually paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Now, you do not have to use both boxes. If you only have a little bit of information, not a problem. You just put something right here in heading 1, and then you can talk about your product or your services here. If you have more information, by all means, If you have multiple products, or maybe up here you want to talk about a product, tell everybody a little about it, you can space it out. In heading 2, you can talk about maybe your service. So again, your heading line here would just be a teaser, if you will, to let everyone know what the copy below pertains. And then again, you have 2 paragraph boxes to talk about it. If you look over here on the right, our system is not going to stop you, but these are suggestions. We're suggesting limiting your text messages to 140 characters. Again, our system is not going to stop you. But with email marketing, less is more. So we have that 140 characters on there almost as a guideline, because what you don't want to do is just have 50 words or 75 words or 25 words in each one of the boxes, because then what happens, it gets very, very long. And again, this is email marketing. You want to get your message across. Here's our product, here's our services, we're going to be at the show, or maybe there's you're having a show special or a guest chef. That's where you could utilize this program 2 or 3 times. Use the first one, just a quick short reminder. Hey, we're going to be at the show, come see us. Then as you get closer to the show, you want to talk a little bit more about your products and services. And then just before the show, maybe you're going to, as I said, you're going to have a guest chef there. By all means, send out another email. This way, you're not giving everyone all the information at once, and it's a little bit easier for them to read.
And also, Joe, one thing that I just want to reiterate here, Joe was talking about utilizing the message boxes, like for message 1, and then you've got a secondary box for a secondary paragraph. But if you don't use the secondary paragraph, our system just eliminates that space, so you don't have to worry about empty space and that. And then also we have another question here in regards to the fact that this program, both for the web buttons and for the email invitations, is a free program. You do not have to pay for this. It's a complimentary program on behalf of Urban Exposition. So by all means, we encourage you to utilize both the web banners and the Evites. The other thing too is, the savings of the $65 helps your customers and your prospects. So, utilize this by getting that information out to them.
Okay, thanks, Pat. So now that you've given us your company name, your booth number, your website, you've used one of the boxes, all 4 of the boxes. Again, totally up to you. And again, that question that came in, that was a very good question. There will not be a big open space there. So now you're going to go down and you're going to choose your images. In this case, we chose the template that had 2 images. Just like putting it into an email, you click the browse button, you'll go out to your computer, choose the image, and upload it. We do ask that it is a JPEG only. If you do not have a JPEG, maybe you only have a GIF file or a PDF, not a problem. Just send it to us. You see our address right here, email address, orders@urbanexpoinvitations.com. Send it to us. We'll be more than happy to convert it and send it back to you. And again, when you're uploading, please do make sure it's a JPEG. It only needs to be 72 DPI. It does not have to be 300 because we're not printing. And if you're having problems resizing your image, please don't worry about that. Just send it over to us. We, for the most part, we, touch probably 90% of these where we have to resize all the orders coming in. So, this is supposed to be very easy for you, very effortless. By all means, just upload it, we'll resize it. If there's a problem, we'll reach out to you. Let's talk about the customer service for a moment. Once you do receive the link back from us, if you see anything you don't like, maybe there's a typo, or maybe you'd like to change a little bit of copy, not a problem. Give us a call. We'll be happy to do that, or just respond to the email and let us know that the information that you had under heading 1, paragraph 1, you'd like to rewrite it and just send it to us in an email. We'll be happy to change it out for you and send you a brand new link. So again, you do have an opportunity to look at this, particularly if we're sending it out for you. And it's not like you just send us the information, we process it, and then send it out. You absolutely have a right, or an opportunity to look at it and make any changes you would like to make. Going down here, opt-out. There needs to be an opt-out address. Again, that's by law you have to give anyone an opportunity to opt out. That should just be someone within your company or your organization that monitors your list. Now, let's talk about the opt-out as well. If we deploy for you, and we do deploy thousands of emails for many of the exhibitors for past restaurant shows, if someone opts out and we deploy for you, it will not opt out from your list. So I just want you to know that. Also, when we send an email out for you, it goes out on your behalf. It does not come out, it does not deploy from Urban Expo. It doesn't come from them. It doesn't come from show management. It doesn't come from us. We're a third-party company. We run this program for the show. Once your list is deployed, we remove it from our servers that day. Actually, by midnight that night, it's removed. Everyone, we always have questions about the security of your list. Not a problem. If you have a disclosure statement, if you're, whether it's from your legal department or just a corporate one, you can send it over to us. We will absolutely sign it and send it back to you. I could assure you we do not share lists with anyone. They're not shared with show management. They're never sold. They are removed from our servers. Some exhibitors request multiple deployments. So in that case, if you were to place an order, say today, and you wanted a deployment next week, and then another one in the middle of February, and then let's say another one 2 days before the show, we will hold your list until the last deployment goes out. But once that last deployment goes out, by midnight that night, your list is removed from our servers. Occasionally, an exhibitor will place an order. They'll give us a list. They'll ask us to send it out. And then what happens a couple weeks later, they'll give us a call and say, that worked rather well. Can we send it out, out again? Yes, we can if there's no changes, but you are going to have to resend us the list because, again, we do remove that from our system. You also have an option. If you do not want to provide a list to us, then you simply just uncheck that box and you don't have to worry about giving us a list. We're going to put the check back there for a moment. If you would like us to deploy for you, it's just an Excel file with only email addresses. And then we're going to need a reply to email. Again, the reply to email should be someone in your company that can answer any questions. So once your prospects, your clients receive it, maybe you're announcing a new product, a new service, that should be someone within your company that can bring them up to speed, talk about it a little bit, and let them know what they're going to be seeing at the show. Right here, we talk about deployment date. You could put multiple dates in there if you like. Again, place an order today. Maybe you want it to go out next Tuesday. You would just simply put the date in there, and then if you wanted another date, you can put it in. We could do something very easy like we're going to send it out on 1/30. Let's just go back here for a second. 1/30, and maybe there's another date, and you want to send it out, 2/25. We'll do something like that. You can do that, and that just tells us that there's 2 deployments, and that's what we need to do. Looks like we have another question here about an email, so we'll take care of that.
One of the things, Joe, if you could just cover our contact information if they don't receive their web banners or emails, who do they contact?
Certainly. Right over here on the right, it's right there. You can always reach us at 203-563-9212 or orders@urbanexpoinvitations.com. Again, we man our phones from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. If you do get a voicemail, just please do leave us a message. We will respond to you very, very quickly. If you send us an email, again, we'll respond to that as well. We do, whether it's an email, whether it's a web button, we process those orders the very same day. So you place an order at 6 o'clock tonight, I assure you, when we leave at 11 o'clock at night, all orders are processed. So if for some reason you do not see that order the next day, give us a call and we'll resend it to you. Occasionally we do have a problem, particularly with the web banners, because of different securities that that companies have because of the attachments. So we can definitely work around that. Sometimes what we do is we have you send us an email and then we just respond to that email. So there's always a way around it. But by all means, if you place an order and you don't see a response that day, or if you place the order late in the evening, you'll see it in your email box when you come in the morning.
We also have a very good question in regards to the list. If you're going to deploy a list more than one time, really you only have to give us the list the first time out. And as far as the opt-outs and that actually goes into our system. So if you want to provide us with a new list for the second time the email goes out, you can. If you have added some people to it, that's fine. You can give us the list. Our system does dedupe, but at the same point in time, if you don't want to update the list, we can just send it out a second time. You don't have to give us the list a second time. And like I said, our system automatically grabs anybody that opts out, but it doesn't affect your list at that point. Okay?
Alrighty. And the last part of this, again, this is just your contact information, your name, your company, and email and phone number. And again, that's just for us. It does not appear on the email. Sometimes we receive images that are too small, too low in resolution. If we were to blow them up, they're pixelated. So what we need that contact information to reach out to you. Once again, on the customer service side, if you're having difficulties placing an order, it's really not a problem. Give us a call. Even if you're, for whatever the reason is, you're having a real problem, send us the information. Just follow the order form down. Send us a plain text email with your company name, your booth number, your website, heading 1 in the copy, whether you're utilizing both boxes, heading 2, and the 2 images. And when you send them to us, just let us know this one is going to be image 1 on the left, image 2 on the right, or if it's one with 3, let us know where to place it. We'll be more than happy to place the order for you, send you a link, and again, you definitely have an opportunity to look at it. Okay.
And actually, going back to the list and having us send out the invitation for you, if you provide us with a list, there is no charge for that service of us deploying it for you. That is also a free portion of this program. You do not have to pay in advance or to pay for the privilege of having us sending it out for you and the convenience of us sending it out for you.
Right, and if you look again, there's always some please read carefully information or some helpful hints over here on the right. What Pat just said, we can send out up to 10,000 addresses for you. If you have more than that, give me a call, let customer service know, and we'll touch base with show management and again, if you have a larger list, to see if we can deploy that for you. Okay, we're actually almost done. We're just going to go back to our PDF. As I said before, when you place the order, you're going to get a link, an email back from us, and a link. You just click it, and again, you'll see your email, and you will be able to contact us and make any questions. Again, if you do not have the link, it's right here. It's international or INTL restaurant showinvitations.com. This is the link that will bring you over to the show's landing page, which is right here. And again, we'll just touch base quickly. We went over the one with 2 images. If you do choose the one with 3 images, there's absolutely no difference other than the layout. And you can see where there's 3 images. And again, a little bit less room to put your copy, but we still give you heading 1, heading 2, and 2 boxes. Okay, before I cover this.
We also had a question on imaging. You can also use your logo. A person had a question here that they could upload their logo versus an image. By all means, especially if you're going to use the 3-image template, you can definitely put your logo to the right-hand side and then have 2 images at the bottom. You're more than welcome to do that. Okay, we've just got a couple more questions here.
Yeah, let's just review the questions. Sorry, when we read the questions, it's on a very small screen, so we just have to take a moment here.
Okay. One of the other questions here is the format of the list to send over to have us do the deployment for you. That is just a, for the most part, all we need to have from you is an Excel spreadsheet. And the only thing you need to do is just in the first column, just place your email addresses in that first column. That's all you need to send over to us. Once again, this is a great program for you. It's a free program that's offered by Urban Expositions. There's no cost to you for this. One of the things that I did also want to mention is with the $65 that you save your clients and prospects, that $65 is also not charged back to you. That was also one of the things that, one of the questions that we had here. So there's no charge back to you for that savings of $65. The show absorbs that for you. I think there was one other question in there. Got a slew of questions just came bouncing in. I think we hit the, we've got the logo.
Yeah, we just received another. Yep. Yeah, we just actually received another question regarding the security. Yeah, let's go over that one more time. We are a third-party company. We do this as a service for show management, and we absolutely do not sell your lists. We don't share your lists with anyone with show management. It is destroyed from our system, and as I said before, if you do have you know, some sort of disclosure statement, by all means send it over to us. We have no problems at all signing it because we will, you know, remove your files. And again, as Pat said, again, we do get a lot of calls regarding this. This is a free opportunity for you. There is absolutely no charge to use the system. Excuse me. You can order all 3 of the web banners. You can utilize all 3 of the email templates. Excuse me. There's absolutely no charge to use it. And if you were to send this out to 8,000 people and 7,000 people clicked on the registration button and register for the show, there is no charge back to you, and they do get the free show hall admission. So this program is 100% free. The last thing I just want to go over here is if you do deploy the email yourself, if you would like to deploy it yourself, maybe your list isn't ready, maybe you have salespeople spread throughout the country and it's far too difficult for you to pull it all together, not a problem. You know, let's just say you use Constant Contact, MailChimp, or you have your own proprietary system. All you have to do is take the HTML code and, you know, drop it into your template, and you're off and running. If you don't know how to, you know, if your IT person doesn't know how to extract the code, not a problem. They probably do, but if they don't, not a problem. Give us a call. We'll send you this code right here in a little text document, and we'll get it right off to you. You just open it, drop it in your template. The only thing that we strongly suggest is that you test it first to make sure none of the links break. We have seen that happen occasionally. Unfortunately, that's about the only thing I don't think we can help you with. You would have to go to your provider, and I know they can walk you through it because that's happened to a few exhibitors. They've gotten, you know, Constant Contact on the phone, and, you know, they were very helpful and walked you right through it. So again, that actually concludes our webinar. I do want to just go back here to the home page one more time. And, you know, I just need to emphasize this program is 100% free. No charge to use, and absolutely no charge for anyone that registers, you know, for the show. There is no charge back. And by utilizing, you know, either the, the register link on the email or the clicking the web banners, it's saving your clients and prospects the $65 on-site registration fee. So again, use it often, use it early. You just don't have to use it once. If place an order today, place an order next week, place an order just before the show. As I said, in the past, many exhibitors have used it if they're going to have a show special, a guest chef, maybe some sort of contest. Let everybody know about it. And again, try and minimize sometimes your messaging, because with email marketing, less is more. I do not see any other questions coming in. So what I am going to do is we're going to be signing off, but right here, again, if you have any problems at all when you're placing an order, reach out to us at customer service. As I said, we're here from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could always email us at cusserve@urbanexpoinvitations.com, or once again, 203-563-9212. Okay, I think that does it. We do not have any other questions. I thank everyone for staying there with us, listening. Have a very successful show in March. And again, if you have any questions regarding this system, reach out to us and give us a call. Thanks so much. Have a great day and have a great show.